Hello, dear all. It's me, Nasreen, and I hope all of you be happy and okay and doing well. In this series of video, I decided to put some different content about drought concepts. So, the first video that I will show you would be focus on the content that we will produce for you for knowing better drought and related concept. Let's get started with the content. In the next videos, we will focus on what is drought and what is the different, that definitions that we can focus and present them for drought according to literatures, significant and critical literatures related to drought. And also, we will focus on drought and aridity concept. We will try to present the distinct definitions and differences between drought and also aridity. So then after, we will try to present you unique characteristics of drought, such as severity, such as that frequency and period that drought would be happen on them. And then after, we will try to search and find environmental factors and effective factors would because of the drought events. And by the way, we will focus on drought classes, what can be categorized them, how can we categorize them, and what are the main classes in drought events and like that. Then after, we will try to focus on drought indices. What are the most significant drought indices, and when we call it is a drought index, in methodological index, that, and like that, what the main concept. I will tell you how can we find them and how can we define them. And then after, it is so important for us as a climatologist or meteorologist or agrimetologist to calculate these indices. How can we calculate them? What are the fundamental literatures about calculating indices? I will share all of them with you. And then after, I will introduce some useful tools for fluent them for you. How can we calculate these indices, which one of the important tools, how can we define them, and like that, and so on. New concepts and projects are all around the world about drought, and how can we define a new projects to get a job, or maybe get some proposal, or submit some proposal. How can we do that? In the next step, we will try to use different kinds of data. That as it in-situ data, can we do them? And what about graded data set? How can we use them for monitoring drought and calculating drought events, different drought events, that. Then after, I will try to introduce you main effective website that would be useful for you, applicable for you to better understanding different new cases or maybe news about drought. Then after, we will try to focus on different significant papers that all of them would be helpful for us to better understanding and dominant on this effective, this hazardous event, drought. And then we will try to find the best papers, trace them to find different indices, and we want to answer this question and address different gaps on them, and like that. Then after, we have some methods, or maybe it would be better to say that we have some process to detect or recognizing drought, such as monitoring, mitigation, vulnerability, and finally sustainability. In this series of video, I will try to show all of this content, and I promise you I will back soon and continue this series of videos as quickly as possible. And at the end, Please subscribe to our channel with this address that you can see here. Like and don't forget to share it. Put your comments and questions below this video, and let me know your ideas. I mean that what are the main ideas that you have for this series of video. It would be so effective for me to know them, which of the important things related to drought that you need them to better understanding and like that. Thank you so much for your time. I will be back soon with the next video for doing some things in drought. Thank you so much. Bye bye.